Hi YouTube, Fuzz here, welcome back to the Zodiac Age, and today we're going to continue on our onslaught through the trial mode, beginning at stage 91. Let's get started. Right, so first things first, you're going to want to set up your gambit attacks to highest max HP, so you can kill the magic pot as soon as you're able to do so, otherwise it'll start going immune again. And what you're going to do is, first of all, start by throwing an elixir on. You do not want to hit this guy until it's had an elixir thrown at it. You can't kill it, by the way, until you've done this. So we'll throw the elixir on. And then it rejoices, and then we have to attack the magic pot before it goes immune again. Despite the fact that other enemies have spawned, the magic pot is the priority. There it goes. Once you do that, you're sorted. If you want to steal the loot before you get started on the magic pot from around the edge, you can go ahead and loot some ice cloud arrows, ruby ring, sash and goggle mask with the diamond armament equipped, but just do that before you do anything else, before you enter into combat. So here we have the Shadow Seer, which was the hunt we did before, but along with the whole bunch of ads it summons all at once, which is Fenrir, Slit or Silt and Pandemonium and Phoenix. And there's nothing really exciting to steal, but you can get some sapping bolts, metal jerkin and an opal ring from around the outside. But other than that, we're just going to try and destroy things as we can go here. You do actually have to deal with them being at a higher level, so I'm just going to slow things down a touch, and we're going to turn Lure on here, decoy even. And the other thing we're going to do is set Cure a Guard to Cure a Jar for that extra healing power. And hopefully we'll be able to have a better chance of killing things here. Varn can stay alive, that is. Just going to not prioritise that Dispel on Ash because you need her curing more than anything, as you can see. A failure to cure is basically a quick game over if you're not careful. Oh dear, dear. Right, let's try with our backup party, shall we? Let's just not use Bash for a moment though. We'll bring Ash back up if we can. See how we get on here. Okay, so let's just sort the party out again. Okay, I've just about started to get control of the situation with Varn, Balthier and Ash. Now Ash is using the Gendar shield, which actually makes her quite resilient to the physical attacks that we have going on in this particular place. But next up is quite a challenging one with 3 red chocobos, and these are a super rare mob from the game. You only have a 1 in 256 chance of getting these to spawn, but here we have 3, and they're all level 99 as well, just to make things a little bit trickier for you. So these guys start hitting you with Choco Comet, which, as you're going to see here, does actually hurt. But with the Gendarm shield you have a high chance of blocking it. So just bear that in mind. If you can keep the Gendarm shield active on your characters, then this isn't going to be a massive problem dealing with these guys. Just be prepared to resurrect your characters that don't have it, quite frankly. You also have a chance of stealing the ribbon from them as well. But that's a rare chance. But if you're going to farm the ribbon, I recommend doing it on stage 49, not here. So chances are you should already have your 6 ribbons if that's what you're interested in. And as you can see, these guys aren't too much of a problem with the Gendarm shield. If you don't have the Gendarm shield, then I recommend using Reverse and Lure as normal and keep your characters at range. Right, next up we have Gilgamesh. Now Gilgamesh is an interesting one because you can steal from him as you could before. So we're going to go ahead and equip the Thief's Gloves. But you can also steal off his little doggy thing. So in terms of stealing off this particular encounter, since no doubt that's what you're here to do, you can steal the Masamoon and the exciting Kumbar Blade from, and the Worm Hero Blade actually from Gilgamesh himself, and the Genji Helm, the Genji Shield or the Genji Armour from the dog. You can't get the Genji Gloves unfortunately, so that's unfortunate, but there you go. No, not Genji, I'm getting confused here. Just be ready to resurrect after using Crushing Fangs. So there we go, we've got some nice items there, but we are going to just change over to from the highest max HP to the lowest max HP on your Steel Gambit. That way you're going to be able to steal from both. And you don't have to, you know, rush to do all this stealing now, because you can, of course, repeat these encounters whenever you want to. We'll see what we can get here. Oh, I've got the Genji helm and the Genji shield on this occasion. So that's fine. We'll go ahead and turn those steel gambits off now. And we'll just basically crack on with the show here. I would like to try and bring some magic in at the earliest opportunity, but don't forget to throw your ribbon back on once you've done your stealing, due to the status effects that will be coming your way if you don't. And I just need Balthier to wake up here. And it looks like, who's got the highest health out of these two? Gilgamesh has 823,000. The Hound has 280,000. So we need to make sure we're attacking the lowest HP, since we do want to get rid of the ad as soon as possible, really. There we go. Oh, looks like Varn's suffering a little bit here. Let's try and stay alive if we can. Apparently we can't. Come on, bring Varn back up, please. So, as before, this battle is a little bit of a tricky battle. There's no two ways about it, sadly. Let's see if we can bring Penelo in temporarily. It looks like we can, but can we get her up to snuff here? Yes, we can, and we're going to try and get Balthier out at some point here, so that we can bring Varn back in and get our usual party back into tank mode. But at the moment he is locked into battle, sadly. Ah, there we go. Just make sure that Varn is good to go here. And I would say that he is. So now we do need to get Varn healed up and lured up, as the case may be. That's it, come over here, please, enemies. You know what might be a good tactic to try and use here? Is a bit of the old reverse tactic. Like that, you see. But just got to watch out for that cure jar then if we do this. Can we get reverse active? Oh, we have. Nice one. So we should get nicely healed up now with reverse on. At least when we actually get attacked, that is. You do have to watch out for the instant death effect, as you just saw there, unfortunately. Which you cannot avoid. That's just part of the Crushing Fangs ability. Okay, get decoy going. We've got reverse on yet. Get everyone back to life. And with this decoy, we do need to try and actually get the attention of the enemy here. Once we can kill Enkidu, then we're going to be finding this a lot easier. So with Skaith and Varn, hopefully we'll get through this. Okay, with Ash we need to move her away before she gets one shot. Get the decoy going, thank you. Okay, Ash is down now, but hopefully we've got Varn good to go here. As long as he can avoid Crushing Fangs. So this dog should almost be down now. And the fight does become easier, honestly. There's Crushing Fangs, but do we survive it? Looks like we do this time. Oh, no we don't. Don't forget you get the level abilities as well that you need to be a little bit cautious of. But not much you can do about that, that is just based on your level. Can get decoy going, please. Okay, and now we get everyone healed up. And this guy's almost dead. Come on, one more hit maybe. on. Yes. Okay, so the ad's down now. So we can basically focus on Gilgamesh, obviously. Oh, right. So in terms of loot, I've told you about the steals. You can also get some water bombs, a black garb and a sage's ring, which is quite nice if you want to throw on a diamond arm on it and loot around this place. I don't know if you can steal anything. I'll check though. It's possible you can. In the main game, once he changes phases, you can steal again. Let's have a wee look, shall we? We'll put steel back on along with the gloves. I don't know if it works quite the same way. I'll tell you in a sec once the steel goes off here. No. Okay, he's doing this again. Fair enough. Oh dear, dear, dear. Okay, no we can't, so let's get that ribbon back on. Keep us protected. So that's just a bit of science for you. Leave Penelo alone, please. And we'll start speeding this battle up now. As before, it does get trickier the longer it goes on. But hopefully you'll manage with this particular strategy. Oh, I thought we was going slow. We need to actually turn the steel gambit off would be helpful. Go again. As before, Gilgamesh is a higher level than he is even in the main game, and he's quite high there as well, to be honest. So I wouldn't risk using Genji Glove in all honesty. Due to the status effects you'll probably be hit with if you do. Ribbon is very important in this encounter. So this is where he's gone a little bit on the immune side of things, unfortunately. Monarch sword isn't very pleasant. But we're doing damage to him once again here, which is nice. Well, we're making good progress through this trial mode, aren't we? Only 5 more stages to go now. Well, 6. Really including this. So as you can see, we are mitigating most of his damage. And any moment now he'll be falling. There we go. Job done. Well folks, I'm going to finish things off here for today because we've got some very strong encounters coming up which I'm going to do in separate videos. As you can see, we've got Ultima once more. We need to set up for that or it's game over basically. Well, thanks for stopping by and joining me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, and I'll see you soon for more Zodiac Age. Cheers all, goodbye.